Months of unanswered questions for a Metro East family.
They're demanding justice after someone shot their father to death inside his home. It was back in May. Jesse Johnson was killed in Cahokia, now known as Cahokia Heights. News 4's Taylor Holt reports on how they're keeping his memory alive as they search for answers and for closure.
Walking into Jesse's Soul Cafe in Belleville, you'll see inspiration on the walls.
Everything him, he just loved nice things.
And a photo of the man at the center of it, Jesse Johnson Jr.
He was family. He was just all about us, his girls. He wanted us to just feel the love, and we felt it.
That's Jesse's youngest of 7 daughters, still mourning the death of her dad. He was shot in the chest by a stray bullet while watching TV in his Cahokia home this May.
Me walking to her every day, and I know this in honor of him. I'm breaking down. It's so much.
And every believing heart say amen. Amen.
But opening the doors to this new cafe in honor of him is a vision she's sure is making him proud.
He taught us how to cook. He did all the cooking. So me and my sister got together and we said we're gonna go ahead and open the soul food in honor of him.
The main staple of the soul food restaurant, their dad's favorite, neck bones and potatoes.
Every time you went on my dad's house, once a week or twice a week, he had neck bone and potatoes boiling on the stove.
It's a silver lining in their journey as they try to fill a void, still searching for answers on what happened and who killed him.
Is they working on the case of what's going on? We haven't talked to Cahokia, they haven't contacted us or anything.
Her dad was murdered right before Cahokia, Allerton, and Centerville police departments merged. At the time, she says they were told there weren't enough detectives to investigate his death, and worries it's still not being investigated.
They done merged, so it should be, something. We should be hearing something by now. Yeah. Because it wasn't like it was a freak accident, even if it wasn't meant for him.
Yeah.
It was a shooting.
Yeah.
And he got murdered.
Right.
For him to be sitting in his normal space and to, that to happen to him and no answers, it's like we're kind of devastated.
News 4 spoke with Cahokia Heights head of investigations Chris McGinnis over the phone, who says since the merger happened, Cahokia has lost a handful of officers and went from having 6 detectives to just 3 currently covering the entire city. When asked if that has put a hamper on investigating Johnson Jr.'s case, he answered yes, saying within the past couple of weeks they've had several shootings and murders and says it's hard to work backwards. He told me they're still investigating the case, right now doing neighborhood canvassing, talking to witnesses, and looking through surveillance video. However, still no suspects in this case. Pamela's fear is her father's case will turn into one that's never solved.
We're not resting until we get answers. Justice.
In the meantime, they hope the cafe will bring attention to their continued search and leave people with fond memories of their dad.
That food was good.
That's it.
And
we'll
just be happy, and we'll be back. That's it.
And they have a message for others who've had loved ones murdered.
To stay on top of these police officers and on top of, detectives, because if not, it's just unsolved. So that I just want to just keep pushing.
Pushing for the Army and Navy veteran.
That he did justice. He did good things for a lot of people.
Brother, friend, and father, never forgotten.
He's looking down on us and he's proud.
Taylor Holt, News 4.